1086 has been transferred box 782 at 1086 for box 782, 550 10th Avenue. That's in West Florida, 41 Street. They have a crane on fire with a collapse.
Alright guys, we're on our way to this 1086 crane collapse with fire on 42nd Street and 10th Avenue. There you see the header. We'll be there very, very shortly.
Division 3 check. Division 3 check.
Hold on.
Just be advised that there's a 40-gallon diesel tank that's fueling this fire. We need our hazmat. Yeah, Kev, your hazmat 1 has time signs of 4-4 for your hazmat tech. Division 3.
Alright, they got a major response. Let's get over there.
Dangling underneath. I told you, forget about that shit. Let's go. Oh my God.
Alright guys, let's see what we're gonna get up on top of. We have the major response going on. The crane is completely on fire. They're trying to shoot water from one of the buildings. That's not gonna reach. All the units are coming in now. Let me just zoom in and let me see if I can get up there. I'm gonna try to get up there, folks, somehow.
Copy that. Thank you. We're on our way. We're about 9 now.
So the crane collapsed. It broke down, it looks like, and it's on fire.
Battalion 8 or Battalion 7. Did you guys run into some sort of a construction supervisor there? Because I still don't have an accounting on whether or not they have all their personnel. There are individual workers, okay? They get a supervisor, okay? All right, 10-4. Because I don't know where that cement mixer, where that boom landed, and what the... Yeah, 10-4.
All right, there's the crane collapse. The stuff on that side over there.
It just looks like it's smoldering there, okay? All right, 10-4. Battalion 9 to ladder 1-2.
They had
Did you copy that last transmission?
debris fall all over the place with this crane. There's the crane, it hit a cement truck and everything. I'm gonna try to go on one of these buildings.
Ladder 4, Battalion 8.
All right, guys.
22. Ladder 4 to Battalion 8. 22. No, I don't know where. Not a 2-4 Battalion 7.
All right, we got up here.
Put his site supervisor. He says the standpipe ends on 4-1.
All right, they're trying to shoot water.
Battalion 7. Jimmy, I got, John, I'm sorry. I got 21 engines coming to you. There's another engine coming up to you, all right? Yeah, she's out of tanks. I'll take one more. All right, as soon as I get another one, I'll give you another engine there. 10-4, that's 3 engines. Let me know when you got that system charged on 40 Street. Charging the system right now. 10-4.
All right, so
Battalion 6 to command. Man, we are operating at 555 10th Avenue across the street. We have engine 54 getting some one line on it. We're going to try and get another line. We got water on it, but it appears to be fuel fed.
All right, let me lower the radio. This is a major crane collapse. I can't even look down there, but you'll see pieces of the crane all over the place. There's some on the building there. There's some of the crane collapse there. It looks like it broke in half. And it's split upon, once it's split upon the fuel tank went on fire. Major incident here in Manhattan. I think it's 7-something in the morning, 7:30 in the morning. Very, very ingenuitive of them to stretch the line from all the way up there. Very well thought out. They're getting some water on it, probably just missed because it's high up and it's blowing. The wind's blowing the other way towards the right. There was a lot more fire upon arrival, but there's still some heavy fire up there. All right, guys, I had to stop to talk to somebody. Conditions haven't changed. They haven't gotten water on it from the inside. Hold on a second. It's still burning pretty decent.
Got here, rescue 1, go ahead. Yes, rescue 4, what do you guys need? We're good right now. We're just making our way up the stairwell. We're on the 27th floor. Checking the crane out as we go. All right, Kevin, Larry. You want to come up with you or you want to go to the other building? I'll go to the other building, Larry. We're going to make our way up to 40 here. That's the Aquafly building where the crane is, correct? 10-4. All right, Kevin, we'll go up the other way. We'll let you know what's on. 10-4. Battalion 7 to command. Battalion 9 command. Go ahead, Battalion 7. All right, so I'm halfway up, and it looks like the height of the building is 240 feet and halfway. We'll double that, make it about 500 feet, plus another maybe 100 feet to get water on top of that crane. So for the MPOs, probably somewhere around 550 to 600 feet of height on this building, Ted. 5-4, end of 5-4. Battalion 8 to Battalion 7. Good, Rosie. Okay, go to channel 2, John. 10-4. Engine 1 to command.
All right, I'm gonna try to film some stuff down below. I'm not too crazy about being
Squad 280.
this close to the edge, but
Squad 280. Ralphie, I got the rescue medics here. They're just gathering their gear. Don't start up until you have them with you, all right? All right, if you could maybe just have somebody hold back just so that they can meet up with them, all right? All right, tell them, tell them Steve's there. Steve's 7 to go for the 7.
all right, just to let you know, the members are making their way up. It's a high climb. Everybody has to go up on foot, obviously. Let me try to show you some of the debris again, because once you go downstairs, they're gonna have that all locked up. There's that. There's the apparently the arm of the crane. They're putting water on all of that right now down there.
All right, 10-4. Engine 4-4 to command.
Power ladders.
Engine 4-4 to command. 4-4, this is resource unit. Go with your message. I'll relay to command. All right, that's the building that we were directed to take a look at. It's going to put us too far away from the reach of the stream. It's a 42nd Street address. I want to see if you wanted us to continue into the 10th Avenue location right across from the crane. 444, I'll relay that message. 10-4, thanks.
I hear some sawing going on up there. I don't know if that's the fire department. The fire's getting worse.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah. You got 3 of us down at the rig if you need anything. Thank you, Zach. Resource unit to 4-4. 4-4, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead with that, the other building. If you can't reach from that one, just let us know when you get there. 4-4, 10-4. Resource unit to Battalion 7. Battalion 7. Who do you have in the fire building with you? 65 engine, what's up right now? 10-4, thank you. Resource unit to Battalion 8. Engine 3-4, that ran.
All right, I'm gonna stop periodically so the video
6-5
won't be the same. I'm gonna let the radio talk.
6-5 now. I'm on 38th floor. 10-4. Engine 3-4 to command. Rescue medics to 288. And the 9 engine. We show for the rescue medics. I'm on 8 in the B still. I'll wait for you. 4-8 B stairwell. We're actually up on the wall. We're going to make our way down. That's 9-1 to command. Medics, you're on 12. Steady, I'll meet you. 6-5 to 3-4. Location.
All right, guys, they have a large staging area here. They got a tower ladder hitting the debris and a couple of lines.
That's 9-1 to command.
And there you'll see some of the crane.
Battalion 9, still out at 2-1. Right at 2-1. So you make it out at Covenant House, and I think you might have to evacuate that building. We're fine. We'll evacuate. There's nobody in there. All right, 10-4. All right, if that's the case, come on down and just report to the command post, all right? If there's no operations needed. Were there any fire on the roof or anything like that? Negative, no fire. All right, listen. just one other point. They're saying that the counterweights on the crane are compromised, so I don't know if it'll affect that building, so you might have to evacuate where you are, right?
That's not good. That's not good. They say that the counterweights are compromised.
23. Battalion 9 to engine 3-4. Engine 3-4. Engine 3-4. Chief, we're on the top floor, 41st floor. Can we get an entire complement here between 65 and 34?
The counterweights are compromised. They don't know that for sure, but that's not good at all.
He's a chauffeur, and he's going to have to get his rig out of where he's located. Okay. All right, 10-4. He was with the injured member from 21. Last I saw him. Almost directly across the street. 34 engine. Right now, 34 chauffeur, copy that. Moving there right now. Yeah, engine 34 chauffeur. I want you to get that rig out of that location, okay? It's in the collapse zone, all right? Moving right now, Chief. Engine 34 chauffeur, listen to me. If you can you come down 41st Street, west of 10th Avenue, and see if we can, what we got to do is supply 550, the building across the street that we're operating in at, all right? Copy, Chief. All right, let me know when you need help, and I'll get somebody over there.
All right, guys, they're getting some kind of water on it now from inside. We moved around a little bit because they said that the counterweights are compromised.
What are you doing and what's your location right now? I'm still making my way up the stairwell. I'm on the 40th floor. Right. All right. I must have passed you on the way down. One of your guys came up with the idea of throwing a multiversal in the lift with some hose to see if maybe we could set that up. I want to put you in charge of that, okay? All right, 10-4. I have nobody downstairs, Chief, so I'm going to make my way up to the top floor to assess the crane. 10-4, you're not going down. We're just going to have somebody throw it in downstairs. They'll see if we can get this thing up unmanned, and then you'll be on the top floor, and you could pull it out and see if you have a shot. I was up there at 41 and 42, and it didn't look like to me we really had a good shot, but give you a second set of eyes and determine whether you can do that. All right, 10-4, 42nd floor is the highest floor? Yeah, 40 is the last one that they actually had started work. 41 and 42 were recently poured, and they have supports on them. But I made it up to 42, and there's no problem walking on it, but just be aware that they have supports on them. Ladder 4, Battalion. Go ahead, 4. Chief, we do have a deck on 41. It looks like we'd have good access to hit this fire on the crane itself, and we can get a line over here. All right, 10-4. What we're going to try to do is have a multiversal thrown into, and some lengths of hose thrown into the lift, see if the lift will work unmanned. And if that happens, just coordinate with Rescue 1, come up with a plan, and let me know what you got in mind. All right, 10-4, Chief. If we can get a engine making their way up, just so we can get this started, just in case it could be of use. We're standing fast with Battalion 7. 10-4, continue to stand fast. Engine 324 in the satellite to command for 1084.
So this is a large building under construction.
Pull straight through.
The crane lost its arm. I think everybody got out okay. There's a lot of debris down below. We're probably not going to be able to film any of it because when we go down, there's going to be a total frozen collapse zone. So you're going to be able to see just this. And whatever little bit I got in the beginning. They got units coming from all over the city.
Well, go ahead. All right, we're on top of 450 West 42nd Street, the larger glass building. We might have a good shot from this corner. We're gonna set up, and we have to put fire with us. All right, Jason, listen, I'm gonna try to get an engine over to that building to supply it, all right? 10-4.
Hey, somebody's got some water on there of some kind because it's lightening up. That line is doing a little better than it was before, but it's still blowing to the side.
42nd Street.
I think they're going to go on there, is what they keep talking about.
Engine 324 in the satellite to command.
That building is 42nd Street.
Hey, Connor, how do we look on those top floors?
Just say that.
All right, we'll make a window.
All right, I think that's the building on 42nd Street they speak of. We're trying to stay a little bit out of them.
Resource unit to tower ladder 15. Ladder 15. Ladder 15. You guys are going to be assigned with the 4th Battalion on 41st Street between 9th and 10th. You're going to start evacuating the buildings. 41st Street, 9th and 10th, you're going to be the northeast sector. Meet Battalion 4 on 41st Street. Ladder 15, 10-4. Thank you.
They're going to evacuate some
Engine
buildings.
260 to Battalion 10. Rescue 1 to command. Battalion 9 to Rescue 1, go with your message. Yeah, Chief, I'm on the 41st floor, and if you can get a stang off here, I think we'll be able to hit it from here. Alright, 10-4. Battalion 9 to Engine 9, Satellite 1, are you on speed? 10-4, Chief, you want the bushfire? 10-4, you copied Rescue 1's transmission? You're going to go into the fire building and operate there. Engine 9, 10-4. I'm just helping our 65 hook up to hydrant, and we'll be coming up with our bushfire. Alright, 10-4. Listen, you may have to stress down a little bit because it's a walk. So, if you're bringing out equipment, I would suggest maybe you stress down a little bit. Engine 9, 10-4. 3-4 to control. 260 to Battalion 4. Battalion 4.
Just to let you guys see, they have the whole entire area closed. They still have lots of units coming in. I can't really see too much down 42nd Street. Let me see if I can put the camera over. You can hear all the units coming in. This is a whole frozen collapse zone, so everybody's moved way far from it. The fire's dwindling down. They might be running out of fuel on that crane. Let me go over here a little bit and see if you can see some of the units they got all down there.
That elevator working on bench. Alright, stand by. Let me see if I can get a unit to work on it. You're talking about the hoist, correct? Yeah, the hoist just to get the equipment up. That would help out. Alright, 10-4. Let me see if I can get somebody on that, alright? Tank 4 line acting to command.
The ladder. Just so you guys know, it's early in the morning. It's really warm already out.
6-5 knots, 6-5.
I'm gonna zoom in down here, folks, to let you see that down below with the green fluorescent vests and orange, those are all the workers from the building. They've all been removed, it seems like, and they probably did a roll call because the chiefs need to know that right away to make sure everybody's accounted for. We still have more units coming in. They need to really close that busway down there. God forbid those counterweights give in and that thing goes flying down that way. It would not be good. At some point, I'm sure they will.
Engine 4 command. The roof of 450. So we're just waiting on an engine company to supply the building. All right, Jason, that's going to be engine 324. Engine 324 is going to supply the building, Jake. All right, engine 44, 10-4. Engine 44 to engine 324. Any pressure at all that would operate or not? Yeah, no, we have very little pressure coming out of the top of the riser of this building. It needs to be augmented. All right, simple. Battalion 9, engine 324. Did you copy that? 324, 10-4. We're trying to locate the timings right now. All right, 10-4. Schreiner. Just drop down to the main line and drop as much as you can. Resource the 24 truck. Not a 2-4. You guys have an assignment? With a fast truck standing by outside the collapse zone. 10-4, thank you. To rescue 1. Battalion 9 to rescue 1. Rescue 1. They're advising that due to the collapse earlier, they don't feel that hoistway is usable, okay? Hey, Ralph, come back with that. Drop down to the main and drop down to minimal equipment.
They're moving the companies around, the command posts around. They're moving everybody around. They don't know what's going to happen with this crane if those counterweights decide to fail. It looks pretty stable right now, but they got to inspect it.
Squad 288 to Battalion 9.
There's still active fire in there.
Squad 288 to Battalion 9.
So they have these crane collapses every now and then in New York City. I've seen about 8 or 9 of them.
Squad 288 to command.
They're not that common.
Alright, we're on 40. We'll go up another 2 floors, but we're in position to be with safety. So you gotta fasten them up here. Simple. Just confirm with Battalion 7 and Battalion 8 if need be, alright? 10-4. Battalion 9 to Battalion 7, John. Calls for 40 Oscar, apartment 40 Oscar. Can you check that out? Squad 3 is in the fire building. The under construction building. Yeah, that's for the fire building, they're saying. 550 10th Avenue. That's 4. I'm on 41 and 40 has no apartments.
They're getting calls from somebody being in the building. I don't know if it's a construction worker or not, but also just to give you guys a heads up, they've transmitted up to a 4th alarm now on this incident. Battalion 4 line, acting Battalion 8 to command. Anthony, that diesel tank is not, I repeat, not on the top floor. I am on the top floor of the fire building. The tank is not up here. So, 260, hold up. Commander Squad 288. Squad 288. Which building you in? The original fire building? Negative. We're in the building that the crane is attached to. On floor number 41, acting as the safety for units above. 10-4. We have an injured member? Negative. We're just here in case. 10-4. Anthony, did you copy that? All right, they got rescue medics going up. They got everybody coming up. It's a long haul.
Resource to battalion.
They got to carry all the equipment, 50 or 60 pounds of equipment. They've asked some of the members to lighten their load and be careful because the extreme heat that's going on already here, it's unbelievable. They got their drone up here to your left. You probably can't see it. They got the 2 lines operating from this building here.
Evacuated. It's mostly evacuated here. Waiting on 440 West 41st. Everything else is in the process. 78 Alpha. 10-4. Battalion 9 to Squad 18 chauffeur, switch to 2. Battalion 9 to Squad 8 chauffeur, switch to 2. Just give us a second. We're gonna have to add another link to you.
All right, it looks like they're reaching a point where they could get some better water on it. This is a great effort here, and some of it has hit the fire, but most of it is blowing to the right, as you can see, because of the wind conditions up above are higher than below ground. This whole area is whacked out with traffic now. Just to give you guys an overview of New York City, that's the Empire State Building. Everybody knows that.
Engine 324 to command.
Those 3 tall sticks over there on 57th Street, Billionaires Row. 42nd Street down here.
Engine 324 to command. Resource for command. Go ahead, 324. 450, 460 West 42nd Street is supplied. That's the taller glass building.
That's here.
10-4.
The one I spoke of before. Let's see if they're gonna.
Let's see. Jason, did you hear that? They got that building supplied.
Let's see if they're gonna shoot water.
4-4, 10-4. We're going to work with them, but they're going to be our fast unit up here. We've only got 4 units, including that guy. Yeah. Rosie, I need that EMS back. That's what I'm asking for.
Hold on. All right, some of the 4th alarm units are starting to come in.
4-4, chauffeur to 4-4. Engine 4-4. I'm in a pump with the engineer. I turned the pump on. Is that okay? Engine 4-4, 10-4, please. All right. Battalion 6.
A lot of the units are going to be, some of them are going to be from most of the other boroughs of Manhattan except Staten Island. I mean, most of the other boroughs of the city except Staten Island. You got Manhattan, probably some Brooklyn units, I think already, Queens, and the Boogie Down Bronx. Looks like the main body of fire is almost knocked down. They might have water on there. I can't really see what's going on the other side. I thought they were going to supply this building, but I guess not. He said the tall glass tower. That's the only tall glass tower I can see. In between here and there, you may see a member here and there walking through, but they have to be very careful. They have a staging area in there. They got a fast truck operating in there. It looks like they got some water on it. I'm not sure how and if they did, but the black smoke is subsiding. It's turning into white smoke, and there's no visible fire at this second. I'm gonna probably go downstairs and see what I can get. It's a frozen zone, so forgive me if I can't get much. Nobody wants to get themselves in danger. This thing is gonna be a long-term situation after they get this fire out, because this crane is probably compromised. But I mean, the main crane seems to be secure right now. It's attached to the building right there, and right down there, right here. And it looks like it lost its arm. So they probably had something they were hoisting up too heavy, and it caused it to lose its arm. The arm's right there. Sadly, coming all the way over here, on the way here, I got bad memories of 9/11. With the responding units and all the smoke and the fire high up and blah, blah, blah. I might go downstairs and check it out. See how much I can get. You can still hear the units coming. Just a little bit more on the other side, way over there is Jersey. In Jersey City, I believe. Right in the center of your screen, you'll see the Freedom Tower downtown. There's probably 4 or 5 news helicopters up there. There's one over there. There's one there. I can't zoom in. All right, guys, I'm gonna go down.
Yeah, they're gonna ask us to get out of here.
99 uniform. Ladder 30 fast truck with 1084 at the command post. Okay, just stand fast now. 136 seconds fast to command. Rescue 1 to Battalion 9. Uniform Battalion 9. 136 seconds fast to command on 10. 10-4, stage yourself fast. 10-4. Battalion 9 to Battalion 7.
All right, guys, I scooched in through the side here. I'm gonna get a little bit of the footage right here. And then I gotta get out of here because this is a frozen zone. This is where the arm landed and most of the debris, as you can see. They still have units coming in. They're not putting any more water on it. They're bringing in another fast truck. There's crane pieces all over the place.
Battalion 8, go.
I just wanted you guys to see I'm getting out of here.
Battalion 8 to command, go. Battalion 8, you got 16 engines, 8 engines, and a police truck coming up to relieve you. You're not entering your command channel either.
It looks like that got compromised there. Look at a piece of the crane across the street there. A lot of debris. And I have a heavy odor of gas. I'm gonna check it out.
Walking over to your now, Chief. Okay, come to the command post. 307 10. 340 control. 340 control. 340 control. Send an out-of-stream tip up here. Repeat that. We got an OSD in the standpipe tag. Send it up. Alright, disregard. 65 got one coming up. That's four. With Battalion 7, they're going to communicate, they're going to coordinate the release schedule. 10-4. 3-4 shoulder, 3-4. 3-4 shoulder. I got the outlet completely open, you're only getting 62 PSI. Alright, 10-4, we're trying to get a jack up from the company, the client code. Engine 2-1 to
They're
Battalion 7.
connecting engine 260 to the phone unit.
34, I'm going to try to increase pressure. Tell me what you have. About a 4 to Botanic. 4, go. Chief, all these posts seem secure. They're all supporting the load. We're good down here. Alright, 10-4.
They're checking the
34 control, let's get how you at.
They're checking the crane in the building, and all the posts are secure. Buildings department is here. All the posts are those that I showed you from above.
Roof check to the command. Member operating standby, what's your pressure at?
Alright, this is a little closer than I thought I would get, but they're starting to restrict the area and evacuating all the buildings. So I'm gonna get out of here too.
Battalion 8 to Engine 3. Engine 3, did you increase the pressure on our line? I can increase the engine, we're at 460 PSI. Can you give us about 21 pounds? We're about 5 feet shy of our objective. Alright, that's one. Engine 8 to Shelfer. Engine 8 to Shelfer.
Hey, how are you? Hey, people, how are you? I can imagine.
Cross to the wreckage system. Go for wreckage battalion. Yeah, squad 3 is the wreckage battalion. Just be advised we have our main line deployed. Everyone that's on the edge side off on our main line. Give me that again, Rob. We're on the top deck. We have a main line deployed. Everyone that's on the edge is tied off on our main line. All right, 10-4, thank you. Autograph, every motor? Ladder 708. Autograph, every motor? 10-4.
Anything else left to come down?
We have our main line, safety and the members at the exit. Okay, 10-4. I'm going to keep 307 then at the command post. If we need them for something, just let me know, all right?
Chief Moore's on scene. All right. All right, I'm gonna see how they're gonna handle this. I'm gonna stay as long as possible, and then all right, they're gonna start some. It looks like they're plugging up to do foam operation.
Better, you good?
They're setting it up, but I don't know if they're going to use that because it looks like most of the fire is out. They might have it on the ready though. So the chiefs are assessing the situation. I'm going to show you, I'm going to zoom in right in the center of your screen. You'll see a large piece of metal from the crane. Then you'll see another one over here. And there's little debris all over the place. Over here. The cement truck took a hit to the bumper, the one behind the signage there. And the main arm of the crane landed here. It's a miracle nobody was killed. There was a height of rush hour. The traffic on 10th Avenue was enormous at that time of the morning. So there was a big miracle here in New York City today. Nobody on the street. Look at this chunk of metal. I filmed it before, but anyway. They're assessing the entire situation. Hey, buddy. What's up? All right. All right, I want to show you guys a few more pieces. This large pipe here. And it looks like a cement canister they used to bring the cement up, because yeah, that's what that is. Now I got it. Look at all the rocks and all the cement. A couple of bikes got mangled over there, and that was the cement canister.
Two was calling you.
The cement canister that blew up upon the collapse. Then you have all the other pieces all over the place. I'm gonna go somewhere else and see if there's anything else to film. You can't get any better than this right now in terms of footage. I'll be back. All right, they're moving assets around, all around. And like I said, I'm gonna go around the other side. And they got the foam holding on, I heard, just in case the counterweight's give in and it collapses. Got wet feet. This is all the cement that's seeped through. All right. The Bat Cave in the house. You got Batman on engine 26, and you got Hulk Hogan over here on engine 260. Batman 26, Hulk Hogan 260.
We got Battalion 5-0 coming up to relieve you.
All right, over here you're gonna see a lot of special FDNY car.
Battalion 7.
FDNY cars, city cars.
4-5, they're gonna come up and give you guys a blow. You guys did a great job.
We're gonna go around the command post and see what's what. All right, guys, they're ready to do a press conference on this situation here. Chief of Department Hodges is here. The police commissioner is here. I don't know if the fire commissioner is here, but and I don't know if we're going to be able to hear much, but I'm going to try at least. Chief Lee, Chief of Operations, is here.
For the command post. Got a rescue paramedic looking for you. Do you need him? No, right now we're good on the top deck. Alright, 10-4, he's right below you if you need anything. Engine 1-4 to command post. Command post, go ahead, 1-4. 1-4, the roof of 555 is clear of any debris. You guys making your way up to relief by the 4? Well, Amy, still 29. 10-4, thank you.
10 seconds to start.
3-7 to ladder 7, switch to channel 3.
Should be about 10 seconds. The gentleman in the gray suit right here is the new police commissioner. I think the mayor might be coming, but I'm not sure. There's the mayor right now. He just arrived. He's next to the police commissioner. He has the blue hat on right there.
Guys, you gotta talk to me. The first person out to me. Do you want the cursor?
Good morning, and actually it is a good morning as we see what's playing out behind us. We had a fire on top of one of our cranes. Thank God that the injuries to 4 individuals were minor, despite FDNY will go through the citizens' injuries. We're joined here by the full complement of our city agencies that are going to coordinate to ensure that we, number one, fully extinguish the fire. Number two, make sure that everyone in the surrounding buildings are safe and with the determination of one extent of evacuation. And number three, start the process of dismantling the crane that's on top of where we're going to make sure that it's done in a very orderly fashion. As you see from the debris on the street, this could have been much worse. We are extremely fortunate, number one, that we were not during the busy time of the day. As you know, the Port Authority was here, many of the buses moved through here. We were extremely fortunate. We were also fortunate that the men and women of Fdny and our first responders responded to the fire that we were presented and the crisis we were presented, and coming up with the right effective solution to minimize any additional injuries. So I want to turn it over to the Deputy Commissioner of Fdny, and then we'll turn it over to the Department of Buildings to give an analysis of the structure of the existing crane that's here, and then we'll open it to a few questions.
And the mayor is correct. This is a good morning. This could have been a lot worse. At 7:25 this morning, we got a report of a fire in the engine compartment of the crane. And we're talking about the engine compartment above the roof line, about 45 stories up. As our fire units responded to the scene, we had a collapse. The top part of the crane, the boom, and a 16-ton load crashed to the ground. At that point, we had injuries to civilians and firefighters, but they were minor. We have 4 injuries to civilians and 2 to our firefighters. Minor injuries, one of our firefighters are having chest pains and being transported to the hospital. What we should know about this is that we worked together to evacuate the buildings. Our firefighters were in the surrounding buildings, evacuated the buildings, and also stretched hose lines to the top floors. At this moment, from our drone pictures, we're able to see that most of the fire has been extinguished, but presently we have a 5th alarm assignment, over 200 firefighters and EMS personnel at the scene. But let me turn it over to the Department of Buildings for their assessment.
Thank you, Chief. Jimmy Otto, Commissioner, Department of Buildings. As the Mayor and the Chief said, we're really fortunate this morning. But this is not a mayor who relies on luck, so it's my job and our agency's job to find out exactly what happened here. This is quick moving, don't have a lot of answers or all the answers. We will get them to you in time. We have a building under construction intended to be a 54-story mixed-use building. The general contractor is Fdny Construction. All permits for the building, for the crane operation, were pulled, operating per those permits. There was a prior unrelated incident early at the site with this contractor when they were doing excavation. They hit a Con Ed vault, but there are no other incidents at this site. There are lots of people who are part of the crane operation. There's an engineer that writes up the plans. There's essentially a general contractor. There's the user. We will be looking at all of those folks. And what we intend to do, similar to Posty and Street garage situation, we are putting in place a contract so that we will have an independent assessment as well. So the folks who are involved in the crane operation, general contractor of the project, we're looking at all, as I'm sure you will be, we're looking at all of their histories to see what those stories are.
Any questions?
Yeah, Yeah,
So,
let's put it right
hold on.
on.
We're gonna take questions one at a time. So, Julia, go ahead.
Mr. Mayor, was somebody operating this cab and what ignited the cab?
The crane operator was operating the crane at that point and was lifting 16 tons of concrete. And that crane operator saw the fire started and tried to extinguish it. We give a lot of credit to the crane operator, but the fire overwhelmed that operator and had to exit the crane.
He was able to get out.
Not a Fort Fdny. Fdny. All right, Chief, you got 3 on the way up to you. We're heading down. We grabbed your man, too. We'll have it down the street for you.
All right, they were doing the press conference. They're taking a lot of questions. I'm going to do some operations, and I'm going to get out of here.
8 Alpha to Battalion 7. Yeah, copy all on that break. Battalion 7, latitude 5. Resource for latitude 5. Latitude 5. Latitude 5 from Battalion 7. We need the keys to the rig from Winter's turnout gear. Can you locate them, Kay? Adamo 14. Adamo 14. 10-4. We'll look for it.
All right, so there lies some of the
Resource to engine 2-1.
pieces of the crane right over there, as we saw before. 16,000 pounds of concrete was being hoisted up somewhere along the line. That went terribly wrong. They had some minor injuries. I don't know if you could hear the entire transmission when they were doing the collapse discussion. But we're going to be taking up from here very shortly and get some little bit more footage on the other side. All right, they're still doing the news conference over there. Police Commissioner, Deputy Chief Pfeiffer. You got Con Ed coming in. Everybody's continuing to assess the situation. I think the crane is stable. A lot of agencies here, big time. Some of these are the construction workers. That's buildings with the blue there. And you got your fire department command post is over there. And more units on the other side on 42nd Street. And so forth and so on. I think the news conference broke up. So let's see where's where, who's going where. All right, all the chiefs are over there. All right, the news pool is breaking up. They're all running around to go do their feed and their story, and we're gonna be blowing out of here shortly too. There's Chief of Department Hodgins is right there, and Chief Pfeiffer. And we're gonna mosey on down this street and then take up from here. We're looking for the command post, but we don't know where it is. We got the K9 unit here. Everybody's here. The mayor just left. Let me see what they got on this side. Members all over the place. Looks like this is the command post over here.
Plane 78 Alpha. Yeah, give me that name of that hospital again, Kate. Yeah, Atlantic Hill South. Last machine on 30. Battalion 8 to Battalion 7. Go ahead. Did somebody relieve you, John? They're at the command post now, so I guess they're coming up and I'll give them a pass down on somewhere in the stairway. Well, I got it up here. Go ahead down to the hospital. Thanks. See you guys. Battalion 9 to Battalion 7. John, do you want him to come up or you want him to stay here in the street? He could stay down there in the street. Rosie could handle this up there. As long as the units are here, they'll be fine. Alright, 10-4. Battalion 9 to Battalion 8.
And they made this a fifth alarm now.
They tell me that Battalion 5-0 will be my relief. When he gets up here, I'll brief him and I'll work my way down. Very good, 10-4. Got it, got it. That's all, meet you at 11. Resource unit to Battalion 10. Battalion 37.
Alright, this is the command post. You see the crane behind you up there. Here's Chief Moore, Malcolm Moore.
Active 4-4 to command, you got stepped on. Yes, we're still operating, standing by on the roof from 450 42nd Street. Alright, 99, listen, you guys can come down. You can take up your equipment down there, and you can come down to the command post when you finish, alright? Where are you? Alright, Active 324. You copy my last transmission? You guys can shut down? Engine 324, 10-4. Where are you? Still looking for that code. Alright, 10-4. We're on 11.
Alright, we're gonna take up from here, guys. They're gonna start releasing units and stuff like that. We're gonna be 10-8. And they're also rotating units. A lot of units have been operating for quite a while. The crane fire is out. The boom has to be removed. Long-term operations. The stability of the crane is good. They checked for that. I think everybody's accounted for. There were some minor injuries, and also the buildings around the area have all been evacuated in case something should happen. They have the foam unit in place on the other side, just in case for that. Alright guys, I came around the other side to show you some of the units that are around. On my way out to fetch the car. Got Killer 5.
I'm trying to get 501's command for you.
From downtown, in the village area, Greenwich Village. We got the sock compressor from
50.
Special Operations Command.
5045.
We got the engine 44 with its second piece, HMTU-44. Hazmat Tech Unit.
Not at this time. You can just have them stage on the 40th floor.
I got Rescue 1, which was first due to this.
That's 40. You have engine 8 up there with you?
Engine 7 from downtown as well, City Hall area. And I'll do a few more walk-arounds. All right, here you're gonna see Fdny Rescue 1, SSL 25, sock support ladder. And where the rack at? There's the rack at, rack 1. That's probably getting a lot of use today. And there go the members from the rescue. They got the, it looks like they're having a little meeting and stuff like that. Division 3. And that's all sealed off. I'm gonna try to snatch a drink at the rack and I'll be back. Alright, the rescue looks like it was first due. You got a lot of members here. They're still spraying that up there. This is hours later. Got a lot more units down that way. Too many to even count. I'm gonna take a peek on the other side and see what other units they got. You got the satellite one with engine 9 there. I think Rescue 4 is over here. Squad 288 is here. Hazmat is here. Hazmat 1 with the second piece. I don't want to walk all the way over there. Engine 5. Tower ladder 7.
Ladder 9? Ladder 9.
Ladder 16, ladder 30, ladder 4, all the local units.
Come on down. Just make sure you're okay with the 3-step battalion.
We were on
Round away now. Thank you, Ed. Just checking for samples, Ed.
that building there.
Resource to engine 40. Resource to engine 26. Engine 26. Just check into the command post. 26, 10-4, what's the location? Right on the side of 555. Resource to engine 54. Check into the command post.
Haven't seen you in a moment. We'll talk about it later.
Resource to engine 34. Engine 34. Check in with the command post.
They're releasing a lot of the units.
8 Alpha to Battalion 8.
Hey, how are you?
Hold up, there's a car coming down.
Hey, brother, how are you? All right, all right.
6-5. Just check into the command post. 6-5, 10-4. What's the location? 555. 10-30. 10-4.
Oh, watch out. See you later, brother.
Battalion 9 and Battalion 7, Chief Coleman. I got Chief Ferretto with me. Do you want him to meet you far away somewhere? That's 10-4. As soon as I locate my rig, you can link up with me there. Alright, 10-4. You're down in the street. He'll meet you at the rig then? 10-4. 10-4. John, Battalion 7's rig is just south of 40 on 10. Thank you. Got it.
Hey, brother. All right.
Hey, we got eyes on 34's rig, enter 34's rig. 34 show up directly in front of your car, okay? West 41. Engine 23 to body 12, chauffeur. Chauffeur, go. Meet me by your route.
Just want to show you a little bit about the EMS contingency they have here. This is FDNY, some couple private ambulances, but mostly FDNY. They got the MERV over there, MERV 7, which is for the 1 area, Manhattan. You got Engine 74, the Lost World, 39. This is Mass Services Unit. Mass Services 1, ladder 25, and you saw the SOC support ladder, SSL 25, was parked on the other side by the rescue. And we're gonna see them later around the block.